kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. A first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to run it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
He's going to take off. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down there. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Woo. I tell you what, you feel really fortunate if you're on offense. That's one of those where it takes 13 seconds for that ball to roll out of bounds. You're just trying to make that thing. You're trying to blow it out of bounds. Make sure you don't turn the football over. It's such a good position to go take the lead. Fortunate bounce that thing to go out of bounds.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to get to him. Escapes the pressure going right. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Quick strike complete. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Catch in the middle, it's Kent. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Second down coming up. On the run, it's Bryson. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Kennesaw State right back to work. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. Suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. With the catch, it's Wallace. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. With jet sweep pass. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
The score, Kennesaw State 13, Wake Forest 7.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
To kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Right back to it.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Steps away to find some room. Looking for his man in the... Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. At the 20. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Pulls it in. It's Morin. Bulldozes his way through. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the... Hauls it in the end zone for a touchdown, and now they just need the extra point to take the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14. Kennesaw State 13.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we're about about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being...
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And how about this defense stepping up, making the big play, now taking the lead, now one stop away. Now you got to stop this offense one more time, and you can get the dub.
He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the fourth quarter. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you...
Makes the catch down the right side. Got a lot of running room. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. On first down from the 13-yard line. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
So that's going to do it for us. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where legends are made and titles are won. Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Offense getting set for first down. On the move, it's Howard. Lets it fly. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week. You talk about, we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap, belief, climbing through the roof, baby.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
He wants to take the top off. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Discards a man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can... spread me out.
Timeout.
So many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got enough space, and he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Number 18 with the carry.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Motion from the offense. Trying to punch it in. that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking left. Complete downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third down, touchdown.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 6, Alabama 0.
A third down play to open up this quarter. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
Oh, he missed it. No good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Alabama 0.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're thrown to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Looking for an open area to his left. Still running at the 40. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Fires left. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Better find the air plug. Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies, and to get this quarterback a chance.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Heaves it on the run. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. There's a live football. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, what a move! They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bernard. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
First and 10 will take over. First and 10.
First down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the run, it's Judkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ohio State 19, Alabama 0.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to find his man on first down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio.
Ohio State 19, Alabama 0.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it out. It's Law. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Tide will get the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air, it's Milroe. Got his man quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Skips away from pressure. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Alabama pushing the tempo. Grabbed behind the line. It's long. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The offense in hurry-up mode. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Just trucks through it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Wide out in motion. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone, and he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Extending the play. Caught near the sticks. It's Ibuka. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
On first down from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Power football with the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. And that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Steps away. He'll pull it down. Great move. Now he's got room. Open runway ahead. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Coaches preach all week about physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They believe they can run right here. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown time!
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Ohio State, 19. Alabama, 13.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Shoots it to the left. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and he shows why.